Hit! So it's yeah. How are you, Bridget? How are you,
1986, and that was one John Quinn. He's after collecting his third senior hurling championship medal here tonight at a very young age of 49. Well done to John Quinn, well done to Eire, Annacarty, and I can assure you that, as I said a little bit earlier on, I suppose there won't be a tire lift in Curryhill tonight. Well, there's going to be great fires, great heat down in Eire, Annacarty. It's victory since the first time since 1986 to Eire. With that, for Tip FM Sport, it's Stevie O'Donnell. Hand you back to the studio.
Now Tom English, Westport chairman, very proud man, to present the trophy, the cup to a very proud and inspirational captain, Paddy O'Dwyer.
I won't detain you very long. It's a very special evening here in Dundrum. I particularly want to welcome a few people on stage. Richard O'Donovan from Tipperary Co-op, Pierce Gordon and Kieran Maguire, who have been wonderful sponsors of our competitions for over 15 years. I would like to show your appreciation for Tipperary Co-op and the general sponsorship of our competitions. Briefly, I want to thank and welcome officers of our county board, fellow divisional officers and our own divisional board, and to all those who have supported us along the way. I want to pay tribute to John O'Brien, John McCormick, David Grogan and their umpires for their wonderful handling of the match tonight. I want to pay tribute to the Kickham Club for having their field in wonderful condition. The work that they've been put in here for the last number of weeks has been excellent. It's also for the ladies who have provided refreshments for most of the people here this evening. I want to say a sincere thank you to those. To our media, the radio, who have given us wonderful support in promoting our games down through the years. To thank all our officials who have officiated at games throughout the year. To the other teams that took part in the competition, a sincere thank you. Also want to say special tribute to both teams out there this evening. Wonderful game of hurling played in a true sporting manner. I suppose you'll forgive me if I'm a little biased this evening. It's very special when, you know, where I come from, the cup is going home. My predecessors kept giving the cup when I got rid of Roger Kennedy and Matty Finnerty. They both gave the cup all the time to Clonoulty, so that thing has changed. I know Clonoulty have been wonderful champions, and they certainly won't be gone away. I want to take the opportunity of wishing both Clonoulty and Eire the best of luck in the future county championship, and say well done to both teams. Without further ado, I'd now like to ask Richard O'Donovan to join with me in presenting the cup to Eire and to Paddy O'Dwyer.
Tána has orm an current show glacha son fair narrow Annacarty Donohill. It's a great honour for me to accept this cup on behalf of the players and the people of Annacarty and Donohill. It's a great honour for me to be the first person the Eire person to lift this cup since Tom Gleeson did it back in 1986. There's just a few people I'd like to thank. I hope I don't leave anybody out. First of all, I'd like to thank the Kickham's Club for the use of their facilities tonight. Their pitch is always in top nick. They deserve a wonderful round of applause. It's one of the best pitches around. I'd like to thank you very much. I'd also like to thank John O'Brien, the referee, and all of his officials. John is a young referee, and he did a great job tonight. And I'm sure I wish him the best of luck in his future refereeing career. I know he'll ref bigger matches than this as well. Thanks very much, John. I'd like to thank Tipperary Co-op Super Value for the sponsorship of this competition. I think they've been sponsoring the West Senior Hurling Championship for the last something like 15 years, and I know it's hard to get sponsors these times, and I know the West Board are very grateful to them, so I'd like to thank them very much for sponsorship of this competition. I'd like to thank our own sponsor, PP O'Dwyer Hardware. PP won a West Medal back in 1986, and now he's sponsoring the team. He's one of our most loyal supporters, and I'd like to thank him very much. He's great help to the club. Thanks very much. I'd like to also thank other people who have helped out the club, not just this year, but down through the years. There's too many of them to mention, but they know who they are. They're always there to help the club when we're in trouble, and their support is greatly appreciated as well. Thanks very much.
Well done.
Next, I'd like to thank our supporters. Lads, we've kind of let you down the last couple of years, but you never lost faith with us. You kept putting your hands in your pockets, travelling all over the county to support us, hurling and football. You never lost faith in us, and we knew if we kept at it, we repay you. And you're here in great numbers again tonight. Thank you very much. Next, I'd like to thank the players, 1 to 31. Whether they're 17 or 37, they gave 110% of 49. I'd like to thank them very much. It's a dream to captain you up here, lads. In fairness, anybody could be up here accepting the cup. I'd like to thank you so much. We trained hard over the last couple of years. This has been coming for a couple of years. But everyone put their mind to it this year from the 17th of January. Everyone put their shoulder to the wheel. And this is our result today, lads. Thanks very much. I'd like to thank our backroom team. First of all, I'd like to thank Sandra Malloy, Sandra our physio. Sandra's been with us for the last 6 or 7 years. She's minor, under 21, senior, junior, hurling and football, underage. She's there. She's first there every night. She's last to leave. She's keeping a few lads together. The commitment that she gives just alone, lads, is incredible. I'd like to thank you very much, Sandra. Thanks very much. To our selectors, PJ McGrath, great stalwart of the club. He's been involved with teams for the last, 50 years. He's always a great advice to us, PJ. I know you'll enjoy this just as much as us. Thanks very much, PJ, for all your command. To our trainer, Paul Sexton. Some of you might know who Paul Sexton is. He's originally from Brewery, but he's now officially an Eire man. He was new to the parish last year. Not many of us knew him, but within a couple of weeks, he had our respect. And Paul is an unbelievable trainer, motivator, coach, you name it. Paul, I can't say anything more. Thanks very much, Paul. Thanks a million. To our manager, Kevin Fox. Kevin has been involved with Eire Oak all his life. I don't know how many years he hurled senior for Eire Oak. Now he's training us. He started off with us when we were 7 or 8. He brought us all up along. And thanks, Kevin. This is what we got you to us. Thanks a million, Kevin. To the whole club, the parish, everybody involved. I thank the people who carried hurleys tonight, who did water all during the year, not just this year, but down through the years. We didn't get much reward, but we got our reward tonight. I'd like to thank the club as a whole, especially Chairman Vinnie Ryan. Anything that was asked of him, anything that the team needed, slitters, hurleys, water, chocolate milk, he had it there. And the whole club as a whole, they've been a great support to us all during the year. Thanks very much, lads. I think of everyone now, have I? Finally, I suppose there's a winner and a loser in every match. And I suppose Clonoulty Rossmore, you've been